Very good evening tonight, everyone. We are live from Donington this evening. Yours truly, Peter Geldnys, will be your host on this side of the mic. So we'll see if we can have a great night out and have some good racing tonight. Yeah, before we start, as I mentioned, we are tonight at Donington, using the Grand Prix track. 11 corners. We start at the Wheatcroft Straight, corner 1, Redgate, Craner Curves, in the Old Hairpins, Starkey's Bridge, McLean's, Copies, and then Starkey Straight, and then corner 9, the S's, corner 10, the Melbourne Hairpin, and the other hairpin, corner 11, Goddard's. As we saw on Monday night with the Division 1 race, quite a exciting track and lots of action in store for us tonight. Now just a quick look for the weather forecast for today. We're racing at approximately 2 p.m. in the afternoon, 19 degrees temperature, track temperature around 17 degrees. Yeah, and as I myself personally on the previous race in the Division 1, the cooler track makes for interesting grip levels. And I think while we're waiting for practice to go around, we'll just hop on quickly to a track video of a lap that Nick Hodgson made for us. So let's jump into that straight away.
At SimRace SA season 2021.2 in our Volvo S40. Once again, we are at Donington GP for round 2, Wheatcroft Straight, and we go onto our flying lap. Okay, first thing first, get the car all the way over to the left hand side, brake a little bit early for Redgate. You want to get the car carried as much speed as you possibly can through there, but it's a very difficult balancing act because you need to brake late but also not get the car sideways. Very difficult to do, but as we go through the cranny curves, we've got a good exit. Fourth gear here, you brake a little bit early for the old hairpin. The reason for that is you want to then get back on the power early with the differentials in these front wheel drive cars. You can do that and you will gain all the way up this hill. Third gear now for McLean's. Nice and easy, just don't overthink that one and you should be okay. Now Coppice, what you want to do is really cut the corner like I did there, but not get the car bouncing out. That's the key. I ran way too wide there and I lost at least a tenth. Down Starkey Straight now. You want to find your braking point for the S's, really critical to do so. Third gear, carry that speed. Look how I'm carrying that speed through those S's. That's exactly what you want to do. Difficult to be consistent with, but it will gain you at least a couple of tenths. Okay, on the brakes, just at that board, you want to keep the car really tight through the Melbourne hairpin. You don't run it out wide on the exit. You want to use that differential to drag you out and get the best run into the final corner. Goddard's definitely the most difficult corner on the track. You want to try and make sure that the car doesn't step out on you. Very difficult to do, and we will go across the line for a 1 minute 31.954.
Yes, as we've seen there, a very rapid lap by Nick Hodgson. Very well done. So let's see what the guys will do today. Qualifying is about to start, so we'll see what the guys are up to. See the guys making the going out on the out lap. Just while everyone is starting to prepare for the time lapse, maybe just a quick look of what happened the previous round. The previous round we were at Branch Hatch, and with the system relegation and promotion system that we have from Division 1, James Lee Senior, Craig Hunter and Peter Grobler, they were relegated down towards Division 2. I'm sure we will see them on track tonight. And then yes, the Division 2 winners of last week, the last time out at Brands Hatch, Hein van Niekerk, Shiraz Dada and Bjorn Buchner, they were racing in Division 1. So yeah, congratulations for those promotion guys, and have fun tonight. You see Manuel there in a Volvo starting his lap. See Johan Niemand of the SRA's crew in his Volvo. Maybe just while the guys are preparing and going out for their laps, now we've got Johan Niemand. Just gonna run through, give everyone Craig Hunter. See Johan Niemand currently on first place with 133.9. James Leeds Senior 134.2. James Chile Senior more or less 0.1 up on his delta so far, the second lap, timing lap. Terbrand had a little incident there. I just want to go and reset, and we're probably gonna go out again. Still Johan Niemand in first place, 133.9. I just want to see if I can pick up someone that's up on their deltas. See Ruan Stevens under braking, got a green delta but lost it through the corner again. And Jude Stewart on a good lap, 0.7 up on his delta. James Reed Senior went faster with a 133.7, currently in first place with Johan Niemand not too far off. Craig Hunter currently in third with 134.4. Willem Steyn around 0.2 down on his delta so far. Cleopas Aula, a 0.2 up so far in the BMW. While Cleopas is doing his lap, going down the Starkey Straight, so Johan Niemand just went faster so far with a 133.3. Sorry, Gerard Niemand, the son of Johan Niemand. Father and son combination racing tonight. Donington also more or less on his delta, going for another lap, currently in 6th place, 135.3. Dirk Brandt going through the S's, 0.2 down on his, 0.2 up on his delta. I found on Monday night as well, you tend to brake a little bit late in that hairpin and you lose all the time made up in the braking zone through the hairpin. So quite a tricky one to maintain. Yeah, Dirk got a good lap going up in 7th place, 135.4. And James Lead Senior went fastest with a 133.1. Great lap. Gerard Niemand only about 0.1 behind James, and so see if he can maintain through the lap the delta that is up on now so far. Johan Niemand jumped back to the pits, probably happy with his 3rd place so far with 133.9. Gerard is just maintaining that little gap and lose a little bit of time through the S's. And he lost some more time going up the little hill there, coming out of that hairpin. It's maybe time for another flying lap. Craig Hunter currently on a good delta so far, 0.5 up from his time. I just lost about 0.1 to the S's, but maintaining that delta, that's a good improvement so far during the lap. He can maintain that 0.2, 0.3 up. He can jump into 3rd place, but he lost it all with a little bit of a slide through that last hairpin. So far James Leeds Senior, Gerard Niemand and Johan Niemand, our top 3 qualifying positions. I must say welcome to everyone. Yeah, welcome to everyone in the YouTube chat. James Leeds, I see there, and Rob Walker, Nico Smith. Yeah, thank you guys, and Craig Wesley. Guys are out there to support their teams. Yeah, just a quick rundown of the qualifying positions. James Leeds Senior, Gerard Niemand, Johan Niemand, Craig Hunter, Gregory Hoffart, Ruan Stevens, Dirk Brand, Dani Stander, Christy Simon, Lindsay Hans, Pieter Grobler, Jovan Oosthuizen, Yassine Manuel, Luke Sylvester, Willem Stein, Jude Stewart, Lupas Aula, Carl Steeg, and I think Sean Fenter. So we're ready for race 1. And if I look at, we'll have quite a spread of tire choices. I see some guys are on mediums and some guys is on softs. We'll go through that during the race. About 20 seconds to go. Yeah, this start is very critical. Hope the guys have a good run down the first corner, give themselves some room, and the other guys some room so they can get safely through the first corner. The way they go, yeah, James Lee Senior had a little bit of a slow start there. See, Craig Hunter used the opportunity well to get ahead, followed by Ruan Stevens and Gregory Hoffart. Some incidents at the back. The guys will get back on the track and get their heads down and get back up to speed again. See at the back, they next to each other. Jovan Oosthuizen just went into the side of someone there, safely returned onto the track again. Through the S's, see Jude Stewart very closely behind Christy Simon. Up front, Craig Hunter, Ruan Stevens and Gregory Hoffart, the top 3 so far. Guys are still getting to grips with each other and will settle down soon, I hope. Side by side through the last hairpin. incidents up down the pack. Oh, Craig Hunter just lost it, and Ruan Stevenson went into him. Okay, so let's stop this commentator's curse over early. Hope, as Alan said this afternoon, now someone else can feel the pain, so I won't be jinxed anymore. So let's have a good race from here on. So at the moment Peter Grobler used the opportunity of all the incidents, and himself and Luke Sylvester and Gregory Hoffart, the top 3 at this stage. Yes, Ian Manuel following Jude Stewart. So Christy Simon and Stefan Herbst switched positions around. So the top 3 is following each other with about 0.5 of a second. At their front, following Cleopas Ahula. Willem Stein and Jude Stewart also swapping positions at the back. So Carl Steeg also getting up to grips, up to speed again. Now 3 wide up to the hairpin, up to the S's, guys. Yeah. They went all through safely there, well driven guys. Cleopas, James Leeds Sr. and Ruan Stevens closely followed by Lindsay Hans also in the picture there. A little bit of a tail slide with the BMW. Think of Ruan Stevens. I see most of the guys starting to settle. Right up front we've got Luke Sylvester challenging Peter Grobler for the lead. Going through the S's. Now Peter Grobler in the Nissan and Luke Sylvester in the Volvo, and Gregory in the BMW following. The battle for 10th place is still very hot. Lindsay Hans, Cleopas Ahula just in front of them, Ruan Stevens and Willem Stein. Lindsay Hans at the inside line there. Cleo Ahula down the main straight got a better drive. I think it's just Jude Stewart at the back losing it again. Yeah, Dirk Brandt in a solid 6th place so far. Stefan Herbst and James Leeds Sr. also having a battle for 7th place. Yeah, so Luke Sylvester in the Volvo who switched around with Peter. Gregory also on the inside to the going down the hairpin. I think Peter had a little bit of a problem through the S's. Luke went a little bit wide there, keeping the line. Peter following Gregory there. See the battle behind them for 4th place as well between Yassine Manuel and Christy Simon also hotting up. Stefan Herbst following Dirk Brandt with James Leeds Sr. just behind them. So guys, listen, you did it again. Oops. Sorry, James. And Stefan now all over the back of Dirk Brandt. Going down Starkey Straight up to the S's. This helicopter view, very closely following each other through that they've managed to go safely through there. Up front, Yassine and Christy also having a big battle for 4th place. Dirk defending that inside line, getting a good run out of the hairpin. Just in front of them, Yassine and Christy also having a great ice. Oh, Stefan just tapped Dirk there, unfortunately. But it seems like they're back again. They waited for each other and getting back into business. Well, in the front, Gregory Hofart up in the 1st place. So he got past Luke Sylvester. Peter Grobler following Luke. Christy Simon. Yassine Manuel. James Leeds Sr. And Carl Steek in a solid 7th place so far, with Dirk and Stefan still battling in for 7th place, for 8th place. The top 3 is right together again. Gregory get a good run out of the hairpin with the 2 SRAC guys having a good battle for 2nd and 3rd. Now Peter in the Nissan went past Luke. Dirk go defensive earlier through that section of the track there. Use the power of the BMW nicely to get through the sweeping corners. Now while everyone is settling, and maybe just to mention, Gregory Hoffaard is our mediums and Peter Grober is our mediums in the front, Luke Sylvester in softs, Dirk is running mediums. If I can recall, I think most of the Division 1 guys went all out on softs on Monday night. I might be corrected. Can't remember if there was guys that went out on mediums. Lindsay Hans currently in 13th place. Trying to get up to grips up the road for Joe van Oosthuizen. See, Gregory pulled the gap about 1.2 seconds from Peter in the Nissan, and seems that they have extended the gap to Luke Sylvester at 2.5 seconds. Christy Simon currently in 4th. As you'll see, Manuel in 5th place. James Leeds Senior getting back up to speed after a few incidents, trying to get closer to Yassine. Stefan Herbst with Dirk following. See, James is now right up and close to Yassine Manuel. Going for that wide entry, see if he can cut back to get some better speed out of the corner. Tricky section of the track that as soon as the car loses balance, the tail steps out. Seems like James wants to get on the outside. Going for the inside line. Very nice, nicely done under braking there. That allowed Stefan Herbst also to get back up close to Yassine. Lindsay Hans, Joe van Oosthuizen and Willem Steyn at a close battle for, that's at 11th place. Going side by side towards the S's. Now James Leeds Senior went on the inside of Christie there. Four-way battle for 4th place. Stefan going on the inside there of Yassine. and under braking got the move done. Just slipped the curb there for a little bit too much, but well controlled. See if you can get a good drive out to get alongside Christy there. Oh, and a little bit onto the grass there. Very unfortunate for that one. And you're seeing there I dive onto the inside of Christy there. With about 2 minutes to go, Gregory Olford still in first place with the BMW. Peter Grobler staying about a second behind him in the Nissan. And Luke Sylvester a solid third place. And James Leeds Senior having a good drive back from the few incidents that happened early in the race. Yassine Manuel, if he can make that fourth place his own, with Christy Simon in fifth place for Yassine, Christy Simon sixth place, and Dirk Brandt currently in seventh, Carl Steeg in eighth. See Ruan also with a solid drive with a BMW in ninth. With Stefan Herbs after a little incident the previous lap is see if he can get back up to speed. And going to the S's, diving onto the inside. See if you can get it done under braking. Yeah, nicely done there. But the BMW's Grant almost had the inside line again, but yeah, Stefan defended well there. And just behind them as well, Lindsay Hans and Willem Steyn having a great battle for 11th place. And Jude Stewart also recovered well after a few incidents early in the race. Don't know if Christy had some problems, but Dirk just went past him. And Carl also now very close to Christy Simon. Yeah, Gregory on the final lap with Peter Robber and James Leeds Senior in third place so far. Yeah, very well done. James Leeds Senior in third, Luke Sylvester fourth, Yassine Manuel fifth, Dirk Brandt sixth, Carl Steeg 7, Christy Simon 8, Stefan Herbs and Ruan Stevens your top 10. Wow, lots of action, and we will be right back with race 2, and now it's in a whole new ball game again. More about that just after a while. And we are back with race 2, and as I said, totally new ball game now, because this race is going to be 40 minutes long, and this is where the strategy starts to play a big role, because tire choices, fuel loads, everything now comes into play. And yes, as we saw on Monday night as well, and Nissan's have to do a fuel stop, so it's going to be interesting to see what the guys are going to do strategy wise, to see how they can get the best and hope for the best outcome of the race then. I have to say, the first race went quite interesting to see. After the few incidents, the guys had used the opportunity to take what was offered to them, and very well driven in front. Yeah, shout out to James Leeds Senior. There was a few issues at the start of the race. He did very well to get up again. Yeah, and as Rob Walker now mentioned, the top 3 guys from the feature race, which is now the 40-minute race, will be then promoted to the Division 1 series again, and the bottom 3 of Monday night will basically again relegate down to the Division 2. See Craig Wesley there shouting for the SRA crew guys, saying they are the best bunch of guys to drive with. I tend to agree with that. Yeah, I say that because they are all my teammates. Thank you guys for the support you guys are giving us on everything that we do. But as I mentioned, James Leach, everyone that's in there, they are supporting their teams, and I have to say, when you're starting to get comfortable in a team, there's a lot of help, a lot of things that you can achieve in a team format. Maybe just while the guys are sitting, drivers Ruan Stevens, Gregory Hoffart, winner of the race 1, Willem Steyn is there, Stanley Venter, Stefan Herps, Johan Niemand, Carl Steeg, Yassine Manuel, Greg Hunter, Christy Simon, Cleopas Ahula, Lindsay Hans, James Leeds Senior, Jude Stewart, Jovan Oosthuizen, Gerard Niemand, Dani Stander, Peter Grobler, Dirk Brandt, Tristan Wright. I see that Tristan is not there. And then myself, yeah. Also got a car there, very fast Audi Quattro, but unfortunately I have to stick in the pit. Can't drive it for some reason. See, the guys are all anxiously overviewing their strategies. Do I have enough fuel? Is my tire pressures correct? So going out for the qualifying. Peter Brandt on his outlap there. The guys looking to get some space between themselves to get a good run for the start of qualifying. Sometimes when you're a little bit bunched up, it's just too much of a worry, is the guy going to brake late? Is he going to affect my qualifying lap? So yeah, I hope the guys give themselves some room to get good qualifying laps in. Yeah, and then also the viewers in the YouTube chat, Andrew Greenland, and Brandon I see there, Craig Wesley, James Leach, Rob Walker. Yeah, welcome guys. Gerard Niemand had a great qualifying lap in the first race. Let's see if he can get up there again. Gerard went fastest so far, 133.1. And Stefan Herbst popped into second place, 133.7 so far. Johan Niemand also up in his delta about 0.3. Lost some time through the S's. Brandt so far about half a second up on his delta. Yeah, did very well there through the hairpin to maintain that delta. Made some time up through the corner there. And Dirk went 5th place, 134.2 so far. Still in 1st place, Gerard Niemand with a 133.1. Stefan Herbs 133.7. James Lead Senior just about 0.1 down on his time. See who else is improving. Peter Grober 0.2 up, and when this ran a little bit wide there. Cleopas 0.2 up, going to the S's. If you can't maintain the speed through those S's, you just lose some time. See Stewart going to start off a flying lap. Niemand jump back to the pits. And Stefan Herbs is also on an out lap. James Lead Senior on a good lap. Doing well to maintain and get some speed through those. Little bit of understeer, lost him some time there. Great lap so far. And he jumped into 2nd place. And meanwhile, Gerard Niemand also went a little bit faster with a 132.8. James Lead Senior 133.4 and Stefan Herbs 133.7, top 3. Christy Simons currently in 17th. Lindsay Hans well up on his delta. Can improve probably up to about 13th, 14th if he can maintain that. Again, lost some time through the S's. Very tricky to get these Volvos and the Nissan especially to hook up with acceleration out of the corners. Now Lindsay went up to 13th place with that lap. Still I think Gerard Niemand 132.8 in the 1st place. I think he's preparing for his 2nd race already. James Lead Senior in the pit 2nd, 133.4. Stefan Herbs. See if he can probably get another flying lap in. Or he's just made do a sighted lap with fuel and everything on that. See, he's got the mediums on now. I think that's probably about it for the top three. Gerard Niemand, James Leeds Senior and Stefan Herbs. Johan Niemand 4th, Dirk Brandt 5th, Craig Hunter, Dani Stander, Ruan Stevens, Yassine Manuel and Gregory Hoffart in 10th place. Now the guys are filling up fuel and changing tires and to get ready for the second race, 40 minutes. Hopefully guys don't change too much of their setups. Always a big no-no. Don't change the setup if you have not tested it, because it might be a downfall in the race. The guys are ready. Nice looking field there. Livery is looking very nicely. Well done guys. About 20 seconds to go. Hope we are in for a great race. Lights all red and off we go. Gerard Niemand had a good start there, keeping that inside line. James Leeds Senior, a little bit of a issue at the back. Dirk Brandt also got a good start there. Went into third place there. Gerard Niemand, James Leeds Senior, Dirk Brandt, Johan Niemand, Ruan Stevens so far. Now someone just running a little bit wide there. Johan Niemand going for that inside line, but it will be just keeping the lines, guys. A little tap going through there. Ruan Stevens used the opportunity to go past there. Also some incidents there at the back. Gerard Niemand in first, James Leeds Senior second so far. Dirk Brandt and Ruan Stevens in third and fourth. So at the back the guys are getting up to speed again. It's a long race, guys, so Gregory Hofford, Luke Sylvester, Craig Hunter, Peter Grober, all of them very close to each other. Luke going there on the inside of Gregory. Gregory almost going off onto the grass there. Guys did well to get through there. Almost side by side, Peter Grober and Craig Hunter there. Johan Imandani Stander also just in front of them. Ruan Stevens with Dirk Brad very close. James Leeds Senior caught up to Gerard Niemand. And Gerard just lost it through a little tail slide there. Getting back up to speed. Almost gave Ruan Stevens the opportunity to get by. Dirk also following. At the back, Christy Simon, Aula and Jovan Oosthuizen having a great battle for 12th place. See Dirk on the inside there going to the S's. Under braking, just leaves enough room. Carl Steek just using the opportunity to go past Lindsay Hans. Stefan Herps very close to Luke Sylvester. The battle for 6th place, trying to get to that inside line. Luke just clipped a little bit of the corner there, unsettled the car and gave the opportunity for Stefan to go onto the outside and then cut back onto the inside. Also gave Peter Grober the opportunity to get closer to Luke Sylvester there. And Luke just up a little bit late on the brake, went a little bit wide and Peter Grober dived onto the inside. Carl Steek with close to Jude Stewart. Jude going defensive early for the hairpin. Carl taking the wider line to see if he can cut back on the inside. bit behind him. See if we can get a wider line to cut to the inside. A little bit of a lift off oversteer there. So on niemand a little bit off there. I think Luke Sylvester had a problem, so he's still trying to get back on the track. Well, meanwhile James Leeds Senior up into first place, Gerard Niemand. Sorry guys, I missed that one. So much action there at the back. Now James Leeds Senior in first place, Gerard Niemand, and then Rowan Stevens. A little bit of a gap to Dirk Brandt and Stefan Herbs, fighting for fourth place. Stefan jumped diving onto the inside and went a little bit wide. They're going on the outside. Stefan already defending that line. So let's see what tires the guys are on. James Leeds Senior, he's on hards. Gerard Niemand is on hards, and then Rowan Stevens, Stefan Herbs, Dirk Brandt, Peter Grover, Lindsay Hans, all of them on mediums. So now I start to wonder, will the medium guys go and pit? Donington had a little bit of a problem there at the back. William Stein getting back safely on the track again. And Stanley Fenter. Johan Oosthuizen trying to get to grips, get closer to Luke Sylvester. St. Cleopas Aula had a little bit of an off-road excursion there. Got back safely. So Craig Hunter and Johan Niemand also had a little bit of a coming together there just before the Starkey Straight. Gerard Niemand trying to get closer to James Leeds Senior. Carl Stier going on to the inside on the last hairpin, inside of Gregory Hawkart. See up front, Gerard is trying to get closer to James Leeds Senior. I'll just keep an eye on that gap. A little bit of an oversteer there for Carl going through that long sweep. That's where I lost my car as well on Monday night, big time. Gerard Niemand managed to pass James on the hairpin there at the back. Gerard was only about 0.4 behind him coming into that hairpin, and he must have been under braking. Must have passed him. Yeah, coming down this little portion, I lost my car on Monday night, almost hit the wall there, and then I had to drive back from right to the back of the field. Managed to get up to 8th position until Philip Menard just passed me on the line for 8th, so I recovered from 18th to 9th place, but yeah, took me a while to get up to speed again, and that's why, guys, maybe a a tip. If you go off, sometimes, you know, it's very frustrating. But I think all that you do is just calm yourself, like Alan mentioned, I must do during the stream, and just get back up to speed and get the laps consistency, get them up and running again, and you'll get up there again. See the aeroplane there at the back, also lifting off there. Now Gregory Hoffart, Carl Steeg and Luke Sylvester very close to each other. Battle for 11th place, Jude Stewart in 10th, just up the road from them. So James Lead Senior is not letting Gerard Niemand get away. Still keeping very closely. Craig Hunter, Johan Oosthuizen, Cleopas, all of them together here. Managed to go safely through that corner there. Johan very close to Cleopas all the way. James Senior keeping up with Gerard there. And Ruan Stevens also doing a good job in 3rd place in the BMW. Gerard and James is on hards and Ruan is on mediums in the BMW. Still this battle for 50th, Cleopas Aula, Stanley Venter, Johan Oosthuizen and Craig Hunter very close to each other. Going through the S's, let's just quickly see what's going to happen here. Guys, safely leave enough room under braking. Stanley diving for that inside line. Managed to get the braking done and pass Cleopas Aula. Cleo tried to get that inside line defended. Don't know if Stanley just spun there or he was tapped, didn't see that. Craig Hunter now right behind Cleopas and Johan Oosthuizen as well. Johan almost went a little bit wide there, but then at the exit ran a little bit wide. Lost some time. With about 24 minutes gone, still to go, sorry. Gerard Niemand, James Lead Senior, Ruan Stevens up front. Gregory Hoffart is now chasing after Jude Stewart. Almost got onto the inside on the braking and then just had a little bit of a spin there. Sorry, Gregory. Carl Steeg, I think, recovering from an incident. Getting up to speed again. So James Lead Senior now in 1st place. Rowan Stevens, I think Gerard Niemand had it off because he lost 3 places. Stefan Herbst in 3rd and Gerard now in 4th place. Behind him, Peter Grobber is chasing after Dirk Brandt. Willem Stein still rotating quite rapidly at the back. And Stanley Venter had a little bit of an off. Niemand getting back up to speed again after his incidents earlier in the race. Peter Grobler in the Nissan, probably starting to look at fueling and tire issues. Peter is on a medium. We'll keep an eye on him to see when he's going to pit. Still chasing Dirk Brandt for 5th place. Stefan Herbst also now getting closer to Rowan Stevens. Going through the S's there. Now Rowan ran a little bit wide on the exit of that, giving the opportunity for Stefan just to go on the inside. So Peter Grobber also very close to Dirk. Dirk went defensive early. Peter went there a little bit on the curb, cost him a bit of time. Rowan Stevens still want that 2nd place back. And I just mentioned Peter Grobber, he went into the pit for his fuel stop in the Nissan. Rowan Stevens still see if he can get back up to Rowan Stevens. Just that little spin there, which gave Gerard Niemand 3rd place, and Dirk also passing Rowan. Yeah, James Lee Senior is a little bit of a problem there at the S's, which gave Stefan Herbst and Gerard Niemand opportunity to pass him. Dani Stander close to Lindsay Hans, see if he can get up to a better position there. Peter Grobber came out of the pit, he's now in 17th place. Christa Simon and Yassine Manuel at it. The final hairpin. Rowan Stevens also in the pit with the BMW. Rowan was having some problems. I think he was in 3rd place when he had the spin. Gerard Niemand now in front. James Lee Senior, Stefan Herbst. Guys are changing so quickly, I can't keep up. I think Jovan Oosthuizen disconnected. Jude Stewart looking at the back of Luke Sylvester's Volvo, see if he can get up there. See Luke had selected, unfortunately, one of the point blank racing car liveries there. See Rowan Stevens right behind Carl Steeg after his pit stop. I think Rowan was third when he had a little spin, so I think he pitted from 4th position back up to 10th position. Craig Hunter now right next to Carl Steeg there as well. So yeah, but more than 16 minutes to go. Gerard Niemand, James Leeds Senior following closely, and Stefan Herbs in 3rd place. Dirk Brandt 4th place. Yassine Manuel in 5th. Christy Simon in 6th. Luke Sylvester with Jude Stewart and Carl Steeg just had a little bit of a tap there. Carl Steeg in 9th. Rowan Stevens saw that opportunity of that incident and went past Carl. Gregory Hoffart in 9th, followed closely by Craig Hunter. Craig looking for that inside. See if we can get it done. Yes, nicely done, sir. Craig passing Gregory there. Lindsay Hans and Jude Stewart. As well, Niemand just behind him. Gerard Niemand, Stefan Herbs. What happened to James Leeds Senior? It was Stefan passed James. Jude Stewart going into the pit. Carl Steeg chasing down Luke Sylvester. I see Luke Sylvester's got softs on. Stefan Herbs into the pit. So Dirk Brandt goes up to 3rd place. Keep an eye on Stefan Herbs. What is he going to do? Gerard Niemand, James Leeds, Dirk Brandt, the top 3. Carl now closer to Luke Sylvester for that battle of 6th place. Stefan Herbs just joining in front of Luke Sylvester. See Luke ran a little bit wide there on the entry of the exit of corner 1, giving Carl the opportunity to get closer. see at the back there, Lindsay Hans and Gregory Hoffart battling for that 11th place. Carl now right at behind under the wing of Luke. Just drifted a little bit wide there to get a good exit. Stefan went past Ruan Stevens there. Stefan on softs. When he went to pit, he put on the softs. Luke Sylvester also on softs. Going into the pit with Craig Hunter also. So up front, Gerard Niemand. James Leeds Senior and Dirk Brandt in 3rd place, Yassine Manuel 4th, Christy Simon 5th, and Stefan Herbst getting up to speed quite quickly after his pit stop. I think the soft tires is now helping him to get up to the front again. Ruan Stevens behind him. Carl Steeg in 8th place, Lindsay Hans in 9th and Gregory Hoffart in 10th, followed closely by Peter Grobler. See Peter going on to the inside line, onto Starkey straight, going down to the S's. Gregory's almost got that inside line, just couldn't get it under braking. Johan Niemand just got past Willem Stein. Oh, sorry, that was someone else. Stanley Venter now in 17th. Jude Stewart. Luke Sylvester after his pit stop 15th place. Lupas Aula 14th. Craig Hunter also on softs. I think he also went to pit on softs now 13th. Dani Stander 12th. Carl Steeg in 11th place. Gregory Hoffart in 10th. Dirk Brandt is now in the pit. Still in 3rd place. See where is Yassine Manuel. I think he's a bit there. He only comes around the corner now, so Dirk's still in 3rd place. Well driven, sir. Gerard Niemand up front, followed by James Leeds Senior and Dirk Brandt, Yassine Manuel, and then Stefan Herbst right behind Yassine Manuel. You can see Stefan using those softs to get up to the guys and see if he can better his position. Going on the outside, straight back to the inside. Very well done. Up front, Lindsay Hans had a little problem. Peter Groder also now chasing down Lindsay. I think after the little bit of an off that he had coming down corner 1. To be the BMWs of Ruan Stevens and Christy Simon battling it out for 6th place. The cars are settling down now. See, those gaps are increasing, starting to go down. Looking at after the tires. See Cleopas Aula trying to get closer to Luke Sylvester. Looking for that inside tighter line. Peter Grover getting closer to Donington. Funny, the center hasn't got a steering wheel. Getting very close to Donington there. Into the hairpin Goddards. The front had a little bit of an off, went right down to 5th place again. Yeah, Peter Grover went past Donington to the section after corner 1. The Brandt now following Yassine Manuel, want to get back up to speed again, another about 4 minutes. Trying for that inside line to get a good run out of the corner. I think someone at the back also disconnected. Dirk under braking, almost got through it, just a little bit on the curb there. And Ruan Stevens also took the opportunity of that little off from Dirk. looks like Donnie's Thunder, unfortunately, disconnected. Up front we still got Gerard Niemand and James Leeds Senior, Stefan Herbst, Yassine Manuel and Ruan Stevens and Dirk in 6th place. Peter Grobler also very close to Carl Steeg there, the battle for 9th place. Stevens now very close to Yassine Manuel. One going for that inside line, just too far, but still managed to get the car turned in. Yassine went a little bit wide there. And Dirk also right next to Yassine managed to get a better drive out of the last corner. Yassine is still close to Dirk. At 5th place back. Gerard Niemand starting his last lap. James Leeds Senior in 2nd place. Stefan Herbst. And the battle for 4th place. Dirk Ruan. Dirk managed to get past Ruan there. Unfortunately, Ruan just had a little spin there going through the S's. Yeah, so if I can see Ruan there at the back, having a little bit of a tail slide again, coming down through that last corner. Gerard Niemand coming through the S's. Now it seems like the guys looked at Division 1 on Monday night and see a few guys, even in the front wheel drive cars, opted for pit stops, going on to the soft, medium soft combination. And so yeah, it's quite interesting to see the guys are doing something different to see if they can get a better result. A nice drive for Gerard Niemand. Johan Niemand, his father, just at the back there. James Leeds Senior coming up to the last hairpin, solid drive. Stefan Herbst coming up to Goddard's for the last time. in 3rd place. And then Dirk Brandt in 4th place. Yasin Manuel in 5th. Rowan Stevens there in 6th place. Christy Simon 7th. Gregory Hoffart and Craig Hunter still battling for that 8th place. Gregory just managed to get through, with Craig Hunter and Peter Grobler 10th, Carl Steek 11th, Lindsay Hans 12th. The guys enjoyed this race. I thoroughly enjoyed it as well. Lots of incidents, but as I always say to myself, we learn from them and we move on and we make it better the next time. As you say, the best result is learn from mistakes if something happened. Also, thank you very much for having me tonight, and I think the racing was quite nicely done by a lot of drivers. Some good dices all over the show, and looking forward to the next one of the British Touring Car Championship. We will be at Thruxton Raceway, also a little airfield raceway. Looks like it's going to be quite a little challenge. It's got also these 2 chicanes in that track, so it's going to be quite fun. Looking forward to that. Yeah, thank you everyone, and looking forward to the next one. And stay safe, stay healthy, and let's start doing those practice laps, practice runs, get everything ready for the next one. Have a good evening, everyone. Good night.